Hi guys, Ms. Honeycutt here to help you with your pre-calculus review of exact values and how to use those to evaluate functions. So your assignment for today is going to be this one right here where you have exact trig values and we're going to use those. This page also has a copy of a PDF document of the special angles chart. And so you're going to want to keep this handy because maybe you threw away your unit circle from pre-cal or maybe you threw away your binder, but you definitely need to keep this handy because this is something you're going to reference all year long. There'll be times in this class where you have done a lot of calculus and you're at the very end of the problem and all you need to be able to do is just tell me what the cotangent of 4 pi over 3 is. And if you don't have this chart or if you don't have that unit circle memorized, then you're going to be stuck. So either download this chart and print it out or copy it down, do whatever you need, but make sure that you have this somewhere in the front of your binder in the back where you can find it very quickly anytime you need it. Okay, so let me show you what you're going to have to do. There's two sections that go with this skill. So let's look at this section right here. The first problem I have is that I need to evaluate or find the exact value of the cotangent of 5 pi over 6 in simplest form with a rational denominator. So cotangent is on my chart right here. I need to find 5 pi over 6 right there, and I just need to figure out where they match up. So the cotangent of 5 pi over 6 looks like it is negative square root of 3. And then I'll just, I think I might have canceled. And then you'll just check, see if you're right. And you'll need to get 4 of those correct in order to get full credit on that section. Now for the next section, we're going to do some order of operations here. And so what they'll ask you to do is they'll give you a function like the sine of 2x, and then you have to evaluate it at a specific value. So in this case, my value that I have to evaluate it is at 11 pi over 12. So what I need to do, I'm going to need to do some work here. I'm going to take that function, my pen here, and I'm going to plug in 11 pi over 12 for x. So if I want to find f of 11 pi over 12, then I need to take sine of 2x, but instead of x, I need to substitute in 11 pi over 12. And I'll need to multiply 2 times 11 pi over 12, and 2, if y'all write as a fraction, is the same as 2 over 1, and you multiply fractions straight across. So I'll get sine of 22 pi over 12. I'm going to reduce that to be the sine of 11 pi over 6. And as long as I know what the sine of 11 pi over 6 is, I'll have the correct answer. So I'm going to go back over to my chart. I'm going to find the sine of 11 pi over 6 to be negative 1/2. And then I'll type that answer in and see if it's right. Okay. Yes, I want to submit, and that's right. There is one more type that I need to show you guys how to do. That's where if you have something like this problem with the cotangent of x squared, or cotangent squared of x, I just want to point out that anytime you see the cotangent of x squared, like cotangent squared of x, that's the same as the cotangent of x and then square the whole thing. So if I'm trying to find f of pi over 2, then I need to find the cotangent of pi over 2 and square that entire expression. So I'm going to go to my table. I'm going to look at what the cotangent of pi over 2 is. So cotangent pi over 2, cotangent of pi over 2 is 0. So 0 squared equals 0. And then I will type that answer in. and you'll see my check mark. That's correct. So you'll have a few like these. You've got to get 4 right from this section. And then if you want, you can stop right now and go to Delta Math and do those 2 sections and then come back and watch the second part of the lesson. Or you can click next and watch the next video for the second part of the lesson right now.